Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Chemistry Academy for JEE and NEET.
हम दोनों की तरफ से आप सभी लोगों का स्वागत है। जेई मेंस की डेट अनाउंस हो गई है और हम इसमें कुछ आप लोगों को एडवाइस देना चाहते हैं ताकि आप अपना बेस्ट जेई मेंस में प्रोवाइड कर पाएं।
Yes, chemistry को लेकर whatever we consider tentative plan, we would like to share with you whatever instructions we could share with you to improve your performance. So this particular video is regarding that.
So the time is very limited and we have to optimize it. So we have a scheduled plan for it and some suggestion regarding the preparation.
Overall, if you see the time from tomorrow, that is 18th of December to 21st Jan 2023, we have fixed time of 5 weeks. And definitely we cannot create more time from 5 weeks to 6 weeks or not even a second. So it should be as planned as possible to have the best outcome in this particular allotted time.
So most of us can save a lot of time by staying away from social media, mobiles. In general, limit your internet usage अदर देन स्टडीज। तो आप कभी पढ़ते पढ़ते बोर हो जाएं तो आप स्टडीज चैनल पे आके अगर कोई इंपॉर्टेंट इंफॉर्मेशन या वीडियोस हैं तो उसको वॉच कर सकते हैं। Yes, you can come to our channel where you know you will get something relevant and important. Do not waste time in searching new things. You should not start anything new. I mean, a new problem book, new theory book, etc. Just revise what you have already been doing.
Yes, that is again an important point because you cannot experiment at this point of time where every second will be very important. Now the point is what to study. Let us ask sir,
So,
what to study?
during your 2 years of preparation, you have prepared notes, you have revised so many times. So it's better to go with your notes first. Keep in mind that you cannot study all the points of the notes in these given times. So you know that what are the things which you can reduce without revising it. So while revising notes also, you have to be very specific that what things you can left and what things you forget. So you have to revise it.
Yes, certain things which are very factual or you find yourself doing error in last 2 years plan, stress more on those certain things which you can avoid, you can, then you should. Otherwise, you will invest more time in those and ultimately will be left with less time for important things.
If you have completed your doors, then the second important point is reading NCRT. So when you are reading NCRT, you should have highlighter so that if some important point you are getting, you should highlight it. When you are reading NCRT, you should go through all the in-text question given and you should solve the exercises back. This will help you to prepare for your board exams also, and it is very important for mains also because most of the questions in JEE mains paper, we can say 95% is coming from NCRT.
Yes. And if possible, read the NCRT 2 to 3 times. If possible, it is not a pressure, but if possible, go through NCRT each and every line 2 to 3 times. At least before advance, you should complete your NCRT 2 to 3 times. One more thing I'd like to say that first you complete notes, then you go for NCRT, and then what to practice is our next point of discussion. This you should do on daily basis or on chapter to chapter basis, not like completing the full syllabus through notes, then completing the full syllabus through NCRT. No. If you have started, say, for example, chemical kinetics, complete notes you revise, and after that you go for NCRT. When you do questions which are mentioned in NCRT, the most important thing is they are very much relevant for main. If you do any other content, you cannot guarantee that it is going to be perfectly in sync with the papers which actually NTA asks over a period of last 3 years.
Nowadays, so many things are there in market, so many books are there, and each and every coaching institute is giving a lot of papers to the students. I think that we don't have much time to complete all those things, and we don't know that those things are good for us or not. So better, if we want to practice something, we should go through the past JEE mains paper. We can solve papers from year 2020, 2021, and 2022, depending upon what time you have. So these 3 years papers are enough, more than enough to perform in JEE mains?
Yes, sir. In fact, each year itself will have so many papers in this. For example, last year itself we had two sessions, and in each session there were almost, I think, 6 to 7 set of papers. So they are more than enough to have a very relevant practice that will give you an edge ahead on the final day of your main.
While going through these papers, you will able to find out that these things are coming from NCRT. So you are able to relate also from NCRT. You will come to know that which type of questions they are being asked, from where they are going to ask these questions.
Yes.
So if possible, when you are giving the exams, you should give exam in time foundation, and if possible in a week, at least one or two papers should full papers of physics, chemistry and maths. And after doing these papers, you should analyze your errors. And while
Yes.
analyzing your errors, you will find out that you have given more time to a particular question which is lengthy, and you have done some silly mistake in a very easy problem. This is very common when we are doing the exam, that
Yes.
in a easy question we are running, and in a difficult question we are giving more time. So what we have to do? We have to skip difficult problems, and we should not rush for easy problems. Easy problems should be correctly solved, and that is possible if you will not run while solving an easy problem. So that is a
Yes.
key to perform in any exam.
Yes, sir, that is very correct, because usually students, whenever come across an easy problem, they either become overexcited, overconfident, and ultimately memory base also they attempt and end up doing error. With negative marking exam, it becomes very expensive errors, and it costs a lot of ranks in final result. So what sir just said, you would have to learn to practice that how to perform easy questions, then the moderate questions, and then finally you should solve tough questions. Sir, also tell us about this physics, chemistry, maths. If one paper comes tough, then how should we manage our time?
So it's always that if one paper is tough, definitely the other two papers, one may be moderate or both papers may be easy. And each question has equal marks. So what we should do, that we should utilize our time to get maximum marks. Usually what we do, that if maths is our favorite, or physics is our favorite, or chemistry is our favorite, we give more time to our favorite test paper, which is not good time management. So you have to behave according to the paper setter. So if the paper setter has given some papers to score, then you have to score in all those papers. And if some question papers are lengthy, you have to do it in the last, when you have solved all the questions which you know. So it's very simple. If some paper is tough and it is your favorite, when you are going through these papers, past year papers, you will find out, and you have to learn things by giving those papers, right? You have experience that this question was lengthy, it takes 7 minutes, 5 minutes, right? You have to avoid those things, not more than 3 4 minutes in a
In
lengthy
any question,
question.
yes, sir.
You have the liberty to leave those questions.
So you can definitely leave those questions, or you can come back for review in the end if you are left with time. Correct. And one more thing I would like to share is that when you practice all these chemistry papers, if possible daily, past year papers I'm talking about, please practice complete paper, not the topic wise, that doing only aldehyde ketone or doing only say chemical equilibrium or ionic. No, find a complete set of paper. For example, let us say 24th of February 2021 shift 1, 24th of February 2021 shift 2 paper. Like this, take a complete chemistry paper and approach it, so that you can judge yourself that how you are spending time. Please spend at least 40 to 45 minutes, or rather I would say 50 minutes if required, for chemistry. It will give you definitely full mark.
When you are going through the paper, you will also come to know that what are the things you have to read from NCRT, and you have to remember before exam, because there are many chapters in chemistry from which a lot of questions are coming, and they are very scoring. They will not take much time. Just you have to read NCRT.
And don't worry about certain questions. Say for example, in organic, if I talk about, like sometimes they have asked certain tests or certain experiments questions which were way beyond the NCRT or NCRT lab manuals. You can just ignore them because there is no limit to those. If you'll start worrying about those, you will leave the paper that you could have done easily by going through your notes and NCRT.
When you go through the past year papers, you will find out that certain questions are wrong, though the key is not changed. So few errors are there in mains paper. You should have
I'm
that how to
habituated
get,
of those things.
you should know how to give best answer for this question. So don't judge the question that it is wrong. Don't if you are able to solve it, or if you are able to find the best answer, please go through that answer, because there are many times when the question is wrong, then also MT has not changed the key. They have given the best possible answer.
Yes,
So
sir.
be prepared for that. These things will not be in JEE Advanced, but for mains, these things are common.
Let's share the tentative plan that we have made for students, right?
Yes.
This on the screen currently you can see is complete physical in the blue top, then organic in the gray, and last greenish is inorganic.
Yes, so I want to add it that in physical chemistry, there is 10 days. In organic, there are 11 days. And in organic, there are 11 days. So total 32 days are there. And we have also covered Sunday in the schedule. So we don't have any time, only 4 days of buffer time is there, because already the time is very limited. From today, I think we have 37 days. So the schedule is of 32 days. So the remaining days you can use according to your convenience.
So if you see, this is a complete plan. I'll scroll through the screen so that if you require, you can pause the video and check. You can definitely enlarge it also. See, these days, here are the topics written. In the green, some places we have written buffer day to complete the pendings as per your choices. And then from 24th January 2023, there is JEE mains announced. 26th of January, Republic Day holiday will be there, and then again. So this is the overall planner you can get here. Now let me move to individual planner and individual tasks. So let's first discuss physical chemistry. This is the physical chemistry planner.
Yes, so we kept that physical chemistry in the beginning because we have to practice questions. So the theory relative to inorganic and organic is less in physical, and you need to practice. So if we are starting with physical chemistry while doing organic, inorganic, or while solving the papers, you can practice, you can get the time to know that which type of problem at what depth is coming. So I will suggest that in physical chemistry, surface chemistry is a topic which you have to read from NCRT line by line. And most of the time, they are asking questions from electrical properties. So I will advise you to read this surface chemistry chapter from NCRT at least 1 to 2 times. So the order is that on the day one, we have to start with atomic structure and then mole concept. In mole concept, we don't have to revise much. I think redox is very important, and reading NCRT from redox, because many things are given in NCRT. So it's very important to revise redox from NCRT. Then gaseous state. In gaseous state, interactive forces are there. From past 2 3 years, they are very interested in interactive forces. And already we have made some videos of interactive forces if you are interested. Then liquid state, solid state, equilibrium. In equilibrium, mainly ionic equilibrium, in that solubility and solubility product is very important topic. So you should revise that. Thermodynamics and thermochemistry, they are also very important topics. So many questions being asked from thermochemistry as well as thermodynamics. And thermodynamics is also common in physics. So I think that you can revise it from your notes. Then chemical kinetics, electrochemistry, and surface chemistry.
Right.
So in these 10 days, 1 day for each topic, and one buffer day is there if you want.
Yes.
So I think this is about physical chemistry.
So let's move to organic chemistry. Yes, so regarding organic chemistry, as you might have seen in the past year papers, that nomenclature say one or two questions have been coming in every shift. Then isomerism, including stereoisomerism, which is very important, but do revise the structural also, tautomerism also. I know GOC is something that you will say in a one day, but you have to do it, otherwise time will be very less. Then we'll do hydrocarbon. Here, hydrocarbon, I would like to say that you have to do hydrocarbon, including benzene. Benzene भी यहाँ हमें करना है. Then we'll do alkyl and aryl halides. After that, alcohol, phenol, and ethers. Next 2 days, we'll be doing aldehyde and ketones, as it is extremely important and lot of questions will come from it. Inside that also, please pay attention or your energy only to the reactions, name reactions, which have been mentioned either in NCRT or in brochure. Don't go beyond these two for the name reactions or even for other content also. Then we'll do carboxylic acid and derivatives, amines and proteins. Next day, proteins we are clubbing here because amines is relatively a smaller topic. Carbohydrate, vitamins, and nucleic acid, all three on one day. Polymers and chemistry in everyday life, both on one day. Now, chemistry in everyday life, certain people prefer to leave it. I would suggest that please go through NCRT, repeated reading of NCRT again and again. Now it is also part of advanced syllabus, so please do not leave.
And parallelly, when you are giving the papers of past year, you will find it that which chapter is important. So you
Yes.
will find a lot of questions from polymers and chemistry in everyday life.
And they are very direct from the NCRT. They are very scoring. So just don't leave biomolecules, chemistry in everyday life, or polymer, environmental chemistry, because they are directly from NCRT. You can score them easily. And even in advance, these are now included. So, sir, let's
Yes.
move to inorganic.
Yes.
Inorganic, we have intentionally kept in the last for the reason that it is
Have
having
to
lot of.
revise more and more. You will get a lot of time in the last so that you will not forget it.
Yes.
So I think three topics are main, like chemical bonding, coordination, compound, and these groups P block. These three topics are very important. Every paper or alternate paper, they are asking about one question about metallurgy also. And we have given 2 days for qualitative analysis because it is a lengthy topic. So you can divide the topics in acid radicals and basic radical, and
Yes.
just focus whatever the question they are asking in past years. So you can go through your practical NCRT practical book, and you can go the text questions in that also.
Yeah.
That book is also helpful in revising your qualitative analysis, not only qualitative, but I think some questions of practical organic chemistry and physical chemistry also it is important.
Titrations and all are some important questions in it.
In surface chemistry also we are making lyophilic and lyophobic colloidal solutions. So
Uh,
there are few colloidal solutions which are supposed to be prepared in lab. So you should know about those things. Important.
NCRT lab manual is what we want to say, right, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
So again, we are saying that 3, 4 topics are there, which are which you have to read from NCRT. And
I think, sir, we have shown all the planner on screen so they can pause and see if they'll follow it or if they could follow it, it will be very beneficial to them. So
yes,
let's close our discussion here.
yes.
If after this also you have any doubt or if you need any help, you can definitely ask in the comment box or you can mail to us.
And we are requesting you people to share our channels with your friends. So our channel launch on 5th of November, and with the help of you people, we got 10K views. So let us grow together.
Mm.
Best of luck.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you. As sir has said that please share, like and subscribe our channel. We'll continue to guide you along your total journey till advance.